Hi. Is my mic working? Okay, yeah, it is. Uh, Anyone who's watching, thank you for watching after the debacle that was last week. I'm completely embarrassed of myself and appreciate anybody that's willing to spend time with me on here now. I'm sure there's no faith left in me, in my ability to run this show anymore. I think I've fixed everything. I've changed some settings. I did some research on the internet. Changed some settings on my OBS program to hopefully allow my computer to keep up with the stream. We'll see what happens once I turn the camera on, like last week. That's when it started chugging. So we'll see what happens when I turn the camera on. If it completely goes to crap, then I don't really have a plan B. Maybe I could just like read a book on here or something. put up a static image on the screen and just read something. We'll see. But let's see. Let me see here. See if I'm talking to anybody. Nana, I see you're here. Right on time. Welcome back, and it'll all work out great this time. Yeah, I hope so. I sure hope so. Just make my my dashboard here a little more easy to read for myself while we wait a moment for other people to arrive. Ethan. Yeah, dude, thank you. Yeah, I hope it works too. Sorry I missed your stream last night. Me and Mrs. Pupcup were watching an episode of season 3 of Westworld. So we were pretty engrossed, pretty enthralled. It's all good. We're all busy these days. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right. Well, so you're the only two here, Nana and Ethan. I'm just gonna hydrate myself a little bit, really quick. I can hear a little dryness in my mouth. So, I got my stream pretty much in order. I've got my current build image updated now with the proper picture of the thing that I'm building. I didn't have that last week. Last week was just an absolute debacle. I wasn't ready at all. I decided to switch computers like literally the second before I clicked start streaming, and that was a mistake. So I've now had 7 days to fix my business up. And anyway, I'm gonna switch over to the screen with the camera on it and see if it makes everything go to heck in a handbasket. So hold on just a moment while I make the transition. It's so fun. Alright, so the camera's on. Let's see if the stream gets overloaded. I've done some things that I hope will mitigate the issues, but for the time being, so last week, you guys probably didn't even see it. Last week, while the video was frozen and I was, a bunch of pixels and my voice just disembodied on the screen, Ethan, how big this one is exactly the same size as the others. They're all the Gundams, they're like 3 classes. So there's high grade and then 2 other grades above that. I don't know what they're called. Master grade and perfect grade, I think. So all the high grades are exactly the same size. They're like 6 or 7 inches tall. And then the master grades are a little taller than that, and the perfects are a little taller than that. And I am not willing to spend the money on any of the higher grade models. So all the models that I buy are going to be hand size. Yes, hand size. roughly. High grade, higher grade, and highest grade. That's right. There's no low. Just like at some restaurants, there's no small, right? It's just medium, large, and extra large. So anyway, last week, during all the shenanigans with the technology, I did manage to build one thigh piece. And I did want to make a special comment on the fact that I think it is so neat that this guy is teal instead of white. His image on the screen over there, it looks white, and it looks white on the box too, but the pieces themselves are teal, which I think really adds to the retro feel of this particular character, which is super cool, which I like very much. I like these older, more simpler designs a lot better than the newer, like more 90s looking things. Tete Bob, hi there. Hey there, hi there, ho there, you say. Ethan, yeah, they look like old NES colors. Yeah, absolutely. They came right out of the late 70s, early 80s. Which is my favorite time period as far as design aesthetic goes, for the most part. All right, so is the stream's working, right? It looks good to me. Whew. That's good. All right. Anyway, oh yeah, so hey Tete Bob, thank you for coming and watching. Everyone that's here, thank you for coming and watching. Once again, I just want to apologize for the mess of last week. That was absolutely a mistake on my part. It was user error. I didn't get familiar with my technology. So, cool. And my webcam is definitely better than it was. So, I'm gonna keep building. Last week was kind of a bye week. Kind of like it didn't really happen. So, this model, I mentioned this last week. This model is only 2 sheets. This is all the pieces. So this is gonna be wicked fast. So I'm really gonna take my time here. I'm really gonna talk to you guys a lot, and I'm gonna be really careful with cutting out the pieces and stuff. So, anybody wants to talk about anything? Let's chat. What's in the news? I hear someone coming home to my house. What's in the news, you guys? Oh, didn't Carl Reiner passed away today? I read that this morning. He was like old as heck. So that's too bad. What did he make? What movies did Carl Reiner make? I should know. I think everybody should know what he's made, but he made The Jerk, one of my favorites. Or was he just in it? No, he didn't make it. Let's see. Let's look and see what Carl Reiner worked on. Let's see. As a director, he directed a bunch of stuff that I've never seen. Oh, he did direct The Jerk. If anybody's not seen The Jerk, that's a classic film. So funny. He directed 2 episodes of Family Guy. He directed 4 episodes of Jake and the Neverland Pirates on the Disney Channel. Directed an episode of Bob's Burgers. Oh no, he was in them. He didn't direct them. He was in those episodes. Ally McBeal. He was a writer for the Dick Van Dyke Show. Interesting. Anyway, it's too bad, huh? Tete Bob. Fix Gamer, you're here. Oh, hey, sorry, I changed the window and I couldn't see the chat for a second. Fix Gamer, hey, what's going on, dude? Tete Bob, is Davis still there? Yeah, he is. Ethan, how did you fix the stream this week? I had so many issues last night, and it was because I didn't put OBS in admin mode. Well, my issue was that, Ethan, let me see if I can keep this brief so that everybody else watching doesn't get bored. I had the encoder preset set to very fast, and that's like the 3rd most CPU intensive mode, so I had to switch it down to ultra fast, which uses the least amount of CPU but creates the blurriest video. But I'm sure the video looks the same to you guys as it did before. So change the encoder preset to ultra fast, and I made sure that all the video sources, my webcam and the camera, were set to 30 frames per second, and my webcam resolution is set to a small resolution like 640 by something or other, and my webcam is 1220 by 720, so, or 1280 by 720. So I just made everything smaller and less pixels on screen. I didn't realize that those were the settings in the first place, so I really had to dig deep in there. Ethan, you definitely need to see The Jerk. The Jerk is an absolute freaking classic. It's so funny. Oh, it's hilarious. I quote it to my wife all the time. She doesn't always laugh when I do it, but still do it. And Thickest Gamer, he played a cameo in Parks and Rec, huh? What? Carl Reiner was in Parks and Rec. Who was he? Wasn't he somebody's? You know what else? I think he was. You know what? I might be thinking of somebody else. I want to say he played Jessica Day's dad in New Girl, but that was probably somebody else. I think that's the guy who directed This Is Spinal Tap. Yeah, his name is Bob Day. And he's played by Rob Reiner. See, I gotta get him confused. Are they related? Yeah, he's Carl Reiner's son. Well, that would make sense. Anyway, we'll miss you, Carl. Should I start building a model now? It's been 15 minutes. So now that I've got this new computer that I finally figured out how to use and make work, my setup is a little bit smaller than it was before, so I have more room on my desk to do stuff. But I still have a bunch of junk over off to the side that I need to clean off. Alright, so last week the only thing that I managed to get done was this little tiny square right here. So maybe I'll put together the shin. Maybe today I can get the shin done. And then next week I'll connect them at the knee, right? Alright, let's see. B9 and B7. Oh, that's a good cut. Oh, yeah. So what's everybody up to on Tuesday night? Anybody have a Tuesday night ritual? Anybody doing the huge? Mrs. Pupcup made us really tasty shrimp tacos for dinner. Babysat our nephew for a couple hours. I spent the whole day, well, I went to work today, and then when I came home, I spent the day playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is the longest stinking game. I think it could definitely get its point across in fewer hours, but I guess nobody should complain about a good value, right? I paid like just a couple bucks for it on sale and gotten tons and tons of hours out of it. But I don't know, sometimes I don't want tons and tons of hours. I guess I could just switch to a different game. Ethan, yeah, dude, that game, like, I thought I was at a critical moment today. I was fighting Demos. Anybody knows that? And I was like, oh, this is it. I'm gonna finally defeat Demos. And then a tree fell on me, and then I was in jail, and I was like, well, I don't know how that happened. Tay Bob, Family Feud and watching you streaming, the usual for us. Oh, Family Feud, nice. You know, I like watching the episodes of Family Feud where that other guy was the host. The guy that used to kiss everybody on the lips. He was a good host. That was in the 70s, I think. That was a good time. I had that show on where that guy would kiss everybody on the lips, and then the match game had that host with the guy with the really long, skinny microphone. He was really funny. I like whenever I catch that show on like that buzzer channel on TV. I really like watching that. What was that? Who were those people? Ethan, I don't want that dude kissing anyone on the lips. Do you know what I'm talking about? He kissed every. I don't think he kissed the guys. He kissed every female contestant on the lips, which would definitely not be allowed anymore, right? That would be ridiculous. But yeah, even when I was younger, I'd seen that show. I was like, that's not right. What's that guy doing? Why is he kissing everybody? I don't know why anybody thought that was cool. Tete Bob, I want to play that floppy arm game this week. She's referring to Heave Ho, the game Heave Ho, the floppy arm game, I think, which is super fun. Super fun game. Ethan, if you haven't played it, do you have a Switch? I think it's on Switch only, but I'm not sure. It's an excellent game to play with friends and with loved ones. You guys would crack up. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I first watched it on Game Grumps and I was like, I have got to play this game. It's so fun. It's very rare that you watch a game, you know, like you watch something on YouTube. You watch somebody do something on YouTube and it looks really fun and you go, oh yeah, I want to do that too. And then you do the thing and then it's not as fun, right? Heave Ho is one of the rare things that is as fun to play as it is to watch other people play. Wait a minute. This isn't the right one. Dang it. I'm not paying attention. Thickest Gamer. I'll be playing Animal Crossing and my buddy's going to take us out and show us light painting. Oh, cool. Yeah, light painting is really fun. It's really neat. What kind of camera are you guys going to use to do that? Me and Mrs. Pupcup got one of those Fujifilm Instax cameras that prints out the little picture right away, you know, like an old Polaroid. And it has a mode that allows for light painting. We haven't used it yet, but it holds the shutter open for up to 5 seconds, so you can do little light paintings on your little tiny pictures in there. It's really cool. I think it's really cool. I haven't tried it yet. Ethan, I haven't played it since it launched, but I'd love to have people over to play with someday. Well, you have people that live in your home, don't you? You could play with them. That would be fun. But yes, it would be nice to have people over one day. People outside of your bubble. I heard a term, my friend Ian the other day. Thickest Gamer, you'll use a GoPro. You can do long exposures with a GoPro. That's interesting. I heard a term, my friend Ian said it the other day. He was performing a show on Instagram Live. His band is called Gardener's Logic. Look them up; they're pretty good. And he described something called bubbling, where you like choose a select few people outside of your household that you trust implicitly, and you allow yourself to go to their house and hang out, even though they don't live in your house, as long as you guys all agree that you're not exposing each other to any dangerous germs. So you could establish a bubble group, Ethan. Thickest Gamer will use a birthday GoPro. Yeah. Thickest Gamer got a GoPro for his birthday. Pretty neat. Must be a new one with cool long exposure options on it. Me and Mrs. Pupcup have gone camping in Joshua Tree and done some long exposure astral photography. Like seriously amateur stuff, because I only have like the kit lens that only zooms not that far. But still got some really, really gorgeous shots of the stars. So, Thickest Gamer, while you're out light painting, if you guys get tired of jumping around and waving around a flashlight or whatever, take a break, point your GoPro up, and let that shutter stay open as long as it will, and you'll see some absolutely stunning images of the stars. That's really cool. I did light painting. Oh, thickest camera, but he said any of them after 5 work. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I did some light painting in I don't remember what the city is called, but it's near Palm Springs, and also with my friend Ian, and we did light painting out there with my same Canon camera, and we were out in the camping in the desert in the pitch dark, and we did some light painting, and then we got assaulted by what I later found out was what you call a wind spider, which is like a hybrid of a spider and a scorpion, and it's terrifying and super aggressive. And it was like this big, but it attacked a group of 10 full-grown, it wanted to attack us. Man, we were screaming, running all through the night. So it was totally dark, and we're running across the desert away from this little tiny bug that's, it's got its little claws, and it's yeah, it's gonna get us. Oh, and then some other campers heard us from across the mesa, and they came over with a machete, and they're like, "Are you guys okay? Do you need help?" We thought they were gonna chop us up, but they really were just trying to rescue us from danger, which is pretty nice. That was a fun trip. Mama said, "You big scare, Mama." All right, I dare Mama right now to Google wind spider and not be scared by what you see. They're terrifying creatures. All right, the fly is complete. My monitor stream is a minute behind me. Just trying to keep. She wants to. Yeah, you want to cuddle with the wind spider, huh? Okay. Well, they're out there out there near Palm Springs in the desert in the campgrounds. If you want to go get one as a pet, go grab one. It'll grab you. You don't have to. Oh no, my encoder is overloaded. All right. I'm gonna take a break here, take a rest. I'm not gonna do anything in the camera. I'm gonna see if the video can catch up. Tetiba, she's getting in the car now. Yeah, to leave for wind spider harvesting season. All right, so I have a message on my screen that the encoder is overloaded, which last week resulted in complete video failure. Can anybody let me know what the video looks like on your end? On my end, it's totally frozen. All right, I've turned off the camera because I think that's the culprit. This is really, really super frustrating that I bought a new computer, brand new from this year, and it doesn't work. It's not working for me. It's really ticking me off. But you guys can still hear me, right? Yeah, I just got a text message that said it froze. Okay, got an idea. I'm going to okay. I've taken away all video aspects of the Alright. That was a mistake. I forgot there was music on that page.